So I noticed that I have like 100 visual novels on itch.io. So let's just play some nice visual novels. So this visual novel is called Amelie or Amelie or whatever. And it's like a horror lesbian romance. Sounds good. Looks very, very cute, very nice. This parallax effect is simple, but cool. Let's begin. So, where lies your future? Amelie, Sophia, and Lilica. Probably, if her name is Lilica, she's probably like some crazy girl. But I can choose only Amelie. So, okay. The rain never seems to cease at this time of the year. What time? Probably winter, because our winter is shit like right now. It pours from the sky in its unending grief, as it longing for something unseen. Thunder roared in the distance, enough so to make you the young woman flinch, but not enough to make her waver and to piss her pants. The pendulum clock on the wall swung back and forth, ticking down the time. Probably to her death, because if it's a horror game, then everyone will die apparently. Oh, and it uses new RenPy 3D feature. That's nice. Emily, she seems to be late. So this is me. I'm Emily. And this is Lilica. Well, she might be not insane little girl, but this neck thing is weird, so she probably is insane. Perhaps she is not coming after all, Emily. There is no need to make such a sullen face. Mayhaps this is for the best. She wrote that she would be here, so I shall wait. Or it's not using the RenPy 3D, it's just using zoom in and out, because the background didn't move. The young lady named Emily sat upright on the lounge that rested by the entryway. Her back was straight and her head was level. Do you truly believe it's safe to have visitors during the outbreak? Well, we don't have all the visitors. We have one visitor that I invited apparently, and I know her very well. So I don't invite some crazy bums from outside. So yes, it is safe, Lilica. What are you saying? Lilica, I believe we have been isolated long enough. So are you sisters? Are you like well, she dressed like a maid, and Lilica is probably like her mistress, I think, because why would you dress like this? So okay, probably this is maid. And Sophia has written that it is safe. I trust her word. Well, it is safe for her to come? Well, Sophia said, it is safe for me to come, I won't kill you. What are you talking about? She would not endanger. Yes, she would not. Sophia just wrote, I will not kill you both. I will not cut your throats. I am safe. Okay. But I don't know. If someone writes to me, I will not kill you, may I come in? No. No, sorry. And if you if your pen pal turns... it's a pen pal, so she don't know Sophia very well. Turns out to be a robber in disguise. What then? Well, we have a big house. She won't take too much from us, you know. Emily smiled. She has a way with words that only a woman could have. Well, a woman could be a robot too, in disguise, you know. Women commit crimes too, sometimes. So, a lady robot then? You know, I think Lilica is not insane. I think Lilica is the most sane person in this room right now. Nonsense. Women don't do crimes. By the way, Lilica, have you seen my letters? Well, it's your letters. I don't read your letters, says Lilica. I can't say that I have. A knock sounded at the door, instantly halting the conversation. Emily rose from her place and took a steady step forward before Lilica raised a hand to her. Stop, Emily! Allow me, I have a gun. The door groaned as it slowly swung open and revealed a young woman who knocked at the door. She was drenched from head to toe. Amelie stood stock still, unsure of what to say. Well, you could at least can say hello. If it's your pen pal, it's your friend. Say hello, I'm Amelie. Nice to meet you. Do you know me? I'm your pen pal. But that only lasted a moment before the woman at her door bounded forward and wrapped her arms around her. Do, Sophia. Amelie, she's. What is that? It's a potato sack. Why? Why do you? Why are you dressed like this? She took this cloth from her XXL sized uncle. Sophia, says Emily. She blinked before finally allowing her arms to wrap around Sophia's back. You're completely drenched. Did you forget your umbrella, perchance? Well, I think you should don't need an umbrella. Wearing this. Or perhaps your umbrella got carried away by the wind? Lilica pushed the door shut, sealing the building. Sealing it. That sounds not right. Sealing the building, like never, no one can leave now. Says Sophia. I didn't even think to bring an umbrella. The forecast said sunny all day. My fault for believing it, I guess. Never believe those filthy forecast tellers. I can't believe you're truly here. Me either. About time, right? I think Sophia is insane girl now. But by her looks, she's just weird. You're just as pretty as I knew you'd be. Why do you care? I think the taste of cat's tail is not not the best. And you too. But what are you wearing? Did you kill some? I don't even like what. Seeing your house, I feel like I should have dressed up a little more. You dressed a little more. You should dress a little less. Because what is that? It's like it's a tent. Now perhaps it is that I overdressed. Well, that is true. Lilika stood to the side, her arms crossed lightly over her chest. Her long hair reached down. Oh, it is a long hair. Nearly to the wooden floor. Like a mop. Pardon my manners. My dear friend Lilika is here too. I believe I wrote about her in the past. So Lilika is her friend. Not her master. Well, maybe they are friends, but she's like Alfred, and Lilika is like Batman. I'm Batman, said Lilika. I remember. I've kept all your letters safe, don't worry. Why do you care? It's a letter. You read it, you throw it in the garbage. As you should. Sorry, but is there any chance you have a towel? Well, do you need one? Why? You have a lot of fabric on you already. Of course. Well, of course, we have a huge mansion. Of course we have a towel here. We have like 500 towels, I think. Of course, my apologies. I would usually have someone here to attend to us, but everyone's been sent home. Only the three of us remain. Let me fetch you a towel. Okay. Amelie knew not to run. Yet a part of her felt that the need to almost skip in joy. She wanted desperately to be back by Sophia's side, chatting about everything that they'd missed in their letters. The two had been pen pals for as long as she remembered. Like, she's like... Well, they live alone, two of them, they are grown up. So I think she's like 20? She's 20, yeah? So they are pen pals like for 14 years? 15 years? This is weird. Sophia's letter had first been delivered in the manor by mistake. But for some reason Amelie had felt compelled to reply. Since then, the two had been the best of friends, even having not met face to face. To finally meet now in the flesh had certainly been of great excitement to Amelie. Okay, this makes sense. She quickly retrieved the towel and made her way back to Sophia's side. Lilika stood a distance away from her, still looking vaguely unhappy. Sophia spun around, and a look of surprise on her face when she saw Amelie. Sophia? Sophia? What's going on, Sophia? Oh, Amelie. Please use this. And use this in a proper way. Thanks. I'll bring an umbrella next time in 15 years, I promise. Sophia lightly toweled all her hair and clothing. You don't towel a clothing. Because you just put it in a dryer or just take it off and lay it on this thing to dry off. You don't towel your fucking clothes. This is stupid. Drying off from the rain, she found herself caught in. Change your clothes. Don't wipe it with a towel. Then, if you're now dried off, would you care for a tour of the house before afternoon tea? Ooh, afternoon tea. That sounds great. On your right is the pantry, and down the hall is the boiler room, but you shouldn't have any need for those spaces. You sound creepy, like there are corpses there. The two walk side by side with Lilika trailing slightly behind. These are all guest bedrooms. I have prepared this one for your use. If you find anything not to your standards, you can let myself or Lilika know. Well, Lilika is not your servant. Amelie, I have a feeling your standards are much higher than mine. I've never been in a house that looks like this. And I have never seen a towel before. No? Is your home not similar? Well, I think most people's homes are not similar to a giant mansion like this. With candles. Like you have like 100 candles there. I don't think many homes have this. Well, it's a lot smaller. There is no shame in that. You own your own property, yes? Don't tell me you rent this. Don't tell me you rent this, Amelie. Because why? Yeah, I recently bought it. With your husband? What? No, of course not. I'm not married. Oh. Your father allowed you to buy property on your own. What are you talking about? Why would he not allow? She's a grown-up woman, I think. Like, if she can marry someone, we can establish that these are grown-ups. So why would her father not allow her something? It's modern times. It's not like 1700s, because this is modern clothes. If you can call it clothes. So yeah. Emma, you speak just like how you write. I'm so surprised. And you speak quite casually. It's like I said. And you speak quite casually. People usually say that about me. Being here around you makes me want to be more formal. Oh. What need is there of formality between friends? That's true too. This is the morning room, and the next morning room. What is the morning room? It's like there is a evening room, a night room, a morning room, and day room. Why? You go to bed in the evening room, you sleep into the night room, and you get up in morning room. Who will bring you from one room to another? What and why? So many rooms. Upstairs is my bedroom and the master bedroom. I must ask that you don't enter the master bedroom, as it belongs to my parents, who are currently away. How old are you people? I don't know. Because she looks like a 12-year-old. But she can get married. So, are they grown up or not? I don't know. Of course, I won't go poking around anyway. All this walking has made me parched. Shall we take afternoon tea now? Sure, that sounds good. Why don't you have a seat while Lydica and I prepare our food? Oh, I can come help. Nonsense, you are my guest. It would be remiss of me to allow you to lift a finger. Well, she lifts her what are these, legs to walk? Alrighty. No, if you insist, but I'm happy to help any time. Thank you. I will be back soon. Please rest. Amelie. Yes? It's nothing. Take your time. Sophia slipped through a doorway and disappeared. Amelie smiled gently, feeling giddy from the bottom of her stomach and from the stomach of her bottom. Isn't this lovely, Lydica? To have a new face in the house, it feels like forever. Yes, how lovely. I'm glad you're having fun at the very least. Are you not? Says Lydica. I'm always having fun when we're together, Amelie. Oh, I see. Are you jealous? Worry not, my dear friend. Of course our friendship means just as much to me. I value you greatly. Just as much. Indeed, come along, Lilica. Let us prepare tea. La la la. Did you finish the bacon yesterday? The pastries are ready for serving. Excellent, I'll just fetch the tea then. Allow me. A lady of your standing shouldn't be doing such a menial task, should she? Don't be absurd, even Sophia herself seems to be fine in the kitchen. Did you hear how she jumped to help? Well, Sophia is poor. And she lives in like a tiny apartment, so of course she's okay in the kitchen. And you are some kind of like billionaires, apparently. I should follow in her footsteps. What would your parents think of that? Well, so they are not sisters. She lives in this mansion with her parents, and Lilica lives there for some reason. Okay, I don't know why. I appreciate their sentiment, but they took with them all of the stuff. Where did they go? They left, and they took with them all of the stuff. Like, did they go to the moon? I don't know. I have little choice but to prepare my own tea. I see. Then shall I attend to your guest? I wouldn't want her to become lonely. Would you? I'll only be a few moments. Of course. Anything for you, Amelie. It will be a good chance for you to become friends too. I'm sure it will be. Lilica left the kitchen with slow, deliberate steps. Amelie turned back to the kitchen. I wonder which she would prefer. Oolong tea or green tea? Green tea. Green tea is just it's boring. But it tastes like grass. And oolong tea. Isn't oolong tea a type of green tea? I think it is. So it's both green teas, but oolong sounds like oolong. Ooh, I like how it sounds. Oolong. I would like to hear that sometime. Father imported this for Mother, but I'm sure she won't mind if I borrowed a little. Well, of course, because you must eat and drink something while they are away, so they won't mind, of course. There, Amelie retrieved her finest teapot and 3 matching cups. Pink flowers blossomed over the white surface. Something about it reminded her of Sophia. Pink Sophia's flower. I'm back! Oh! Sophia? Oh, Amelie, I'm sorry you scared me. Is everything alright? Says Sophia. Yes, I think I'm just a little tired. What are you doing, Sophia? You're weird. Are you trying to rob us? Good. I'm sorry for the delay, but I've prepared the tea and the pastries. Says Sophia. So, this is what a high tea looks like, yeah? High tea? Well, it's not high tea, it's long tea. High tea will come later. This is just a simple afternoon tea. Will Lilica be joining us? I believe so. Was she here a moment ago? No, she wasn't here. Why are you scared, Sophia? How strange. She told me she was coming to sit with you. Perhaps she's gotten herself busy with something else. Should we wait? Why are you scared, everyone? There is no need. It would be sad to let the tea go cold. It's so sad. I always cry when I see a cold tea. Amelie poured tea into the 2 cups slowly, copying the movements she'd seen Lilica do time and time again. So Lilica is her servant. Yeah, Lilica said she shouldn't be in the kitchen, so is Lilica like her maid and this is her mistress? That explains why Lilica lives with them in this mansion. Did you have much trouble getting here? A little. My ride broke down, so I had to walk for a bit. Broke down? I'm extremely sorry. If the staff had been here, I would have sent someone to collect you. It's okay, just a little rain. I just wouldn't want you catching a fever. My medicine store has been running low of late. No worries, I usually carry ibuprofen with me. Ibuprofen. Carry with you. Ibuprofen? I haven't heard of it. We are old-fashioned people. We only use like cocaine to heal our children. Anyway, I'm glad you arrived home here safely. I'll draw a bath for you later to make sure you are warmed up properly. Thank you. Amelie sipped at her tea before looking down at it with a confused expression. Sorry, that was like... Why are you confused? A little sale. I'll ask my father to procure a new batch when he arrives home. Where are your parents, by the way? That's a good question. Well, we were separated due to the plague. A plague? The plague. The plague. What? So it is like 1800s? 1700s? It's not modern times. So what are you wearing? And why do you have some bandages on your legs? And why are your dresses so short? It's not very appropriate for the times. What plague? Maybe it's the future. Maybe it's coronavirus. Oh, yes! Yes, it's probably coronavirus, and they left and they can't come back because like airplanes don't fly. They took the staff to wait until a cure is found. And they didn't leave anyone to help you? Why do they need all the staff to wait until a cure is found? And let me hear with Lilica as to not catch the disease. Right, I understand, probably. I spent a lot of time separated from my family due to the pandemic too. So it is a pandemic game. It warms my heart to find another thing in common with you, Sophia. I was surprised to hear that it's safe enough for you to visit. Perhaps that means my parents will be back soon too? I think so. The world seems to be opening back up again. Yes, it is coronavirus. It's not the plague. So, what do you do? Locked up in this big house all the time? Well, I usually spend my time sewing or playing music. I used to write, but I'm quite illiterate yet. Why don't you play some video games and go to Reddit and be brain dead? be brain dead like average Redditor. But, well, my parents wondered if it was feminine enough. Well, I think sewing and playing piano is like the most feminine thing you can do. Why do they care if it's feminine enough? You can play Counter-Strike and it's still feminine enough because what? They're like probably some old-fashioned cunts. I don't really think that matters. If you enjoy it, then I say you should do it. Sophia? Then what about you? Well, I'm studying art at university right now, so I guess that's what I spend most of my time on. You attend university? Well, you should attend university too, Amelie. Because you can't just sit here until you are 55. Yeah, although I'm thinking about dropping out. Sophia, you truly are filled with surprises. So you are pen pals for 15 years and you didn't know she attends university. Why? You own your own land and you attend school. How jealous I am. Why don't you do the same? Oh no, I'm not allowed. This is not just some old-fashioned cunts. They are insane. She's not allowed to leave this house? Of course you are. Anyone can attend, within reason. But, well, wouldn't it get in the way of my marriage? Because when you... Don't even old-fashioned guys like ladies that study something. Why do you need to be illiterate? Why do you need to be illiterate to get married? You're engaged? Amelie shook her head. No, not yet. But I'm already 19. She's 19. I'm sure my father has prepared my dowry. What if she didn't? What if he didn't? What if he doesn't want you to get married? To lose your... huh? He wants you to sit here until you're 55 and then just release you. An arranged marriage? Yes, naturally. I don't think I'll ever get married. Why? Why do you think that, Sophia? Until you don't want to, but why else do you say that? Really? Doesn't your family object? I don't think they really mind as long as I'm happy. Are you happy? You don't look happy in this sack with pink stars. This is not what happy people wear. And this, I don't know, this is weird. You don't have to either, you know. Says Amelie. You've given me much to think about. Much indeed. Now I wonder where Lilica has disappeared to. Well, it's no matter. The evening is already coming and soon it will be dark. Shall I draw you a bath? Oh yes. Oh yes, Amelie. You should. That sounds wonderful, to be honest. I'm not hungry. So can we skip dinner tonight? Of course. If that's what you wish. But what if you are hungry, Amelie, and Lilica? Let me show you to the bathroom. Wait a second. They have afternoon tea. It was not main tea. And it's now like very dark. No. You may not believe it, but my father had taps installed. Isn't that wonderful? Like taps for a bath? What? Taps installed? That's right, we used to have our maids fill the bath. But now there is no need. Your family's a bunch of... Your family is just a bunch of mad people. You're all insane. Why are you millionaires if you're completely fucked up in the head? You're insane. Maids fill your bath. But now there is... What? Sophia is not impressed by maids filling baths. Emily, you're so strange. I have taps at my house too. Truly? You must have lived quite the lavish lifestyle yourself. I don't know about that. This is the bathroom. Allow me to draw the bath for you. One moment. With haste, Emily entered the room and began to fill the copper bath. It sat in the middle of the spacious bathroom. It was something Emily was particularly proud of. She smiled as it filled before rejoining her companion. Feel free to go inside and make yourself comfortable. I will return with the towel in a moment. Thanks, Emily. She disappeared inside the room, leaving Emily alone in the hall. I should light this sconces too. Where did I put those matches? What are sconces? These things? How do you light it with a match? You need a stepladder. Lyrica, right here! Ah! You gave me a fright, Lyrica. Where have you been? Preparing the guest room for your dear friend, of course. Is there some trap? How kind. Sophia's just preparing for a bath at the present. I'm going to retrieve a towel for her from the linen clothes. Lyrica is just... What? Emily, I think it best you send her home post-haste. Post-haste? I don't know what post-haste is. By the post. Put her in a box and send her home. In pieces. What? Why would I do that? For all you know, she brings with her the plague. Sophia says it is now safe to travel. She believes father and mother will be returning soon. Well, that you said. You said that father and mother will return soon, probably. She didn't believe that. I believed it is perfectly safe. And what if she lies? She wouldn't do that. Sophia is a kind and good-natured person. She would not bring any danger to us. Unless it's a gun. Do you know that Sophia attends a local university and she lives by herself with no husband? She says that if I wanted, I could also study, you know. Oh. The lady of the house should not study, Emily. You must be a dumb bitch. You must be a really dumb bitch. Bitch. How do you say that? Bitch. You must stay inside the house and await your parents. Well, those books, no. You won't read those books. Those books are for men. For real men. and not for ladies of the houses. This is just so insane. But I'm sure Mother would want the best for me. Perhaps while I await her, I could go to Inspect Sophia's school. And those books that I have heard of. Amelie, you must stay inside and await your parents' return. But don't you trust me? Have I ever tried to lead you astray? No, Lilica. I was just thinking that perhaps it is truly beginning to be safe. Look, I have brought today's newspaper. Do you see the title? Little young lady was killed by the plague because she read that filthy book. The plague runs rampant. Put any notion of living or studying away for now, yes? As soon as it is truly safe to do so, then we shall, and you will be reunited with your family. No. Did Lilica just killed everyone? She killed everyone, right? She killed your parents and all the staff, like 500 people that serve in this house. She killed everyone. There is no plague, there is no newspaper. There is only Lilica. For now, it is just you and me. Maybe Lilica created the plague to be with Amelie. Thanks, Lilica. I'm glad you're here. As am I. Ah, the towel. Let me go retrieve it. Go ahead. The linen cupboard was filled with various towels and beddings, all clean and properly folded thanks to Lilica. Yeah, so Lilica is the maid. Okay. Which would suit her? Pink towel or blue towel? I think like Sophie is like a bit modern girl. She doesn't like all pink things. So let's bring a blue towel. This blue is almost the same color as your hair. But the pink was almost the same color as your skin. With a chosen towel in hand, Amelie returned to the bathroom door where Lilica awaited her. She first knocked at the door, and when there was no reply, she opened it carefully. The sound of the tap running still came from inside. Excuse me, I'm coming in. Sophia? Says Emma. Oh, there's a side picture now. Nice. I knocked but didn't hear a reply. I've brought your towel. Ah, I'm already dressed in my filthy clothes. Ah. Amelie felt so slender, marble-like back. Then she noticed the blue hair that fell on those bare shoulders, one side tucked carefully behind an ear. Oh, Sophia, please forgive me. I didn't realize you had already entered the bath. I didn't realize, like, people undress when they go into the bathroom. No, it's okay. I'm sorry, it just surprised me. It's okay. I'll leave the towel over here. Thanks. Just give it to me. Thanks. Amelie. Says Amelie. Did you tell her that she must depart? Well, no. She's naked it's not the best thing to say to a naked person. Hey, naked person! Fuck off. Fuck off. What? But it's public bathroom. I can fuck off. From public bathroom. Do you have public bathrooms? We don't have any public bathrooms anymore. No, is something the matter? Are you feeling unwell? Your face is bright red. Sophia will stay until she decides to leave, says Lilica. It's your wish. I'm sorry, Lilica, but the image of that small and beautiful bag filled up Amelie's mind. I believe it is only fair after she traveled so far and she is my friend. I will finish preparing the guest room. Let me come help, Sophia. Let me come help. Sophia, when you're done in there, you can come to your room. From the other side of the door, Sophia's voice came in return. Okay, thanks, Emily. Thanks, I guess. The guest bedroom was freshly cleaned, with new linen on the bed and a lit lantern beside it. And you did a fine job of preparing the room so far. Thank you, Lilica. Anything for you. I was thinking, tomorrow, and if the rain has cleared up, we could open the greenhouse again and have morning tea there. It's been so long since we last used it. Oh, says Lilica. Didn't we already speak about this? You cannot leave the... Oh. Lilica keeps the corpses in the greenhouse. Lilica killed everyone and put their bodies in the greenhouse. But surely the greenhouse would be safe. No one else uses it. And it is only a few steps from the back door. It is unsafe. You know this. What's gotten into you? Is it because of your friend? Friend? I just thought it would be nice to at least sit in the sun. Then you may sit by the window in the dining hall. It is really so unsafe that even taking a foot outdoors would be dangerous. Yes! Says Sophia. Sophia, I see you're done with the bath. Amelie shook her head, trying to remove the image that was still plastered to it. Were you talking about the greenhouse? Yes, did you see it when you arrived? I did, but it looked as if the plants inside had died. Oh, that's impossible. It's barely been any time at all since the gardeners left. I'm sure the plants inside are more sturdy than that. Well, even if they have died, maybe we could go in and replant some things tomorrow. How wonderful, says Lilica. Have you not heard of what I said? It is unsafe to do so. Oh, don't be such a spoil sport. I think it would be perfectly fine. Well, it's getting late now, so I'll leave you to retire. If you need anything, my room is just upstairs on the left. Good night, Sophia. Lilica left first. The door, which was still hanging slightly open, shifted as she went.
Emily, would you stay for a while?
Is something the matter?
Mm, just a little homesick, you know.
Sophia sank into the bed, sighing as her head hit the pillow. Of course. Why don't we chat for a while? Then come join me. Sophia gently pat the spot beside her in the bed. In the bed? Okay. The bed was still rather firm, unused by many guests. Amelie took a deep breath to calm her racing heart before she finally looked towards Sophia.
Thanks for staying with me for a while.
It's nothing to worry about. Truly, I wanted to spend more time with you too. Well, you can spend the night with me, Amelie.
We are friends, so why not? Friends sometimes sleep together. Why not? We are friends.
Really? You don't find me boring?
You like were pen pals for 15 years, of course not.
You are the most interesting person I've ever met.
Don't be silly.
I'm being completely honest. You truly are so unique.
Well, you probably don't know many people, Emily. So yeah, sorry.
Sophia. Ooh, I think the same about you. I've never met anyone like you, really. You wrote so much about yourself, and yet seeing you in person.
So much, but she didn't write. She attends university and studies art. Lives in her apartment. So, what did she write? I don't even know.
And yet seeing you in person, I fear there is still so much I don't know.
There is plenty of time for us to tell each other everything.
We have all night before us. Then tell me something about yourself. Something you've never told anyone.
I hope she tells her like she's a lesbian. That would be nice. That would be nice, because Emily is clearly going towards that.
Oh, she said she don't want to marry. So probably that will be a good ending.
I'm partially blind in my right eye.
That is sad.
Really?
How well can you see?
It's okay, just a little blurry, really. You tell me something.
Well, when I was 12, I stole the cookie jar from the kitchen and blamed my brother. He was scolded for hours, then he was executed because we don't appreciate that behavior.
Ahaha, what a mischievous child. I'm sure your brother wasn't all too pleased.
Actually, it was his idea. He knew I wanted it and told me to tell my parents it was him, if I was asked.
So he wanted to be punished, to get some slight beatings up his ass. Do you still say spanking? Yeah, spanking. He wanted some spanking.
What a good brother! Where is he now? Did you go away with your parents?
Emily shook her head.
He died when he was 16. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emily. What happened?
Scarlet fever. So my family was left with only me as an heir. And what worth is a female heir?
Well, pretty good, I think. Why not? You're worth plenty, more than plenty.
Well, thank you, Sophia. But some days I am unsure. It's your turn again.
Truthfully,
I said before I didn't want to get married, but that's not exactly right. I do.
Okay. I think we are going in the right direction.
Oh? I just don't want a husband.
You get it? Do you get it? I think Emily don't get it. What? Says then.
I'm sorry, does it make you uncomfortable?
No. I don't understand what you want to get married, but don't want a husband, says Emily. I don't understand, says Emily. No. I have also thought that I don't want a husband, you know. Whenever my father has brought it up, I felt like sick to my stomach. Ugh.
How about coming away with me for a while?
Away? Away where? Outside of the house? Huh? What about the sickness?
It's okay now. I'll be okay. You can come stay at my house. I could show you around my school. You don't have to go through an arranged marriage if you don't want to. Really? You would do that for me? You are my dearest friend, and I actually... There's no music. Music stopped. I actually...
Lilica!
At some point, the two women had gotten close enough together that they could feel each other's breath on their lips. The two parted with reddened cheeks, Amelie quickly brushing her skirt off and standing up. I should be going to bed. Please rest well. We can talk more about it in the morning, right? Right. Good night, Emily. I'll see you tomorrow.
Lilica?
It is late. You should retire to your bedroom. Why are you so evil and strict, Lilica? You're not my mother. Why you command me? What is going on? Yes, I shall. It's nice having someone else around, isn't it? I feel as if the manor is coming back to life. I hope we see Mother and Father soon. I'm sure we will. Shall I see you to bed? Yes, please. The hallway was darkened, with only a few sconces and candles lit along the way. Usually that would fill Emily with a sense of comfort, but right now the flickering flames seemed to make her feel distressed. Whether that was because of the way her mind was racing, or the way her heart was beating, she didn't know. As she rose up the grand staircase, her eyes lingered on the large stained glass window. The moon shone through the colored glass, leaving a rainbow of colors over the steps. It caught her attention for only a moment before she retreated to her bedroom. Lilica, may I ask you a question? Certainly. Have you ever heard of a woman loving another woman, as a woman would love a man? Well, did you hear about such a thing? No way in particular. It was just a thought that
came into my mind. I think you're overtired because of all the excitement, Amelie. I think it's best for you get some rest. Yes, alright, good night, Lilica. Good night, Amelie. Lilica is a fucking bitch. She is insane, I tell you. I will be shocked if Amelie is insane and then she killed her parents and don't remember this. Good morning, Lilica. I was just on my way to see if Sophia had awakened yet. Amelie? No. Sophia disappeared during the night. No, I believe. No. Sophia disappeared during the night. I believe she went to the same place your parents went. Oh no. Not to the greenhouse, no. What? That cannot be right. She don't know my parents. She doesn't know where did they go. Don't run, Amelie. Amelie dashed down the hall and knocked quickly on the door to the guest bedroom, which fell open with no resistance. Inside, the bedding was disheveled, and her luggage was strewn about. Oh! Wait, this is Amelie, and this is Lilica. They look so different. It's not true. She wouldn't just leave without saying goodbye. Dearie me, I'm sorry. I told you it was a bad idea for anyone to visit, didn't I? Oh, Lilica, this isn't fair. I thought she said we would... There, come here. Lilica wrapped her thin arms around the young woman, gently patting her on the back. See, you shouldn't depend on anyone else. I'm here. I won't ever leave you. Amelie clutched at her back, tears already falling from her eyes. We'll be together forever. C, D, E, Amelie, Adi, Nadine together forever. Sit E. What is sit E? So, okay, I finished Amelie's part, and now I can... Why is one of one? So there is two parts of Sophia, or it's just Sophia is part 2 and Lilica is part 3. So now we can choose Sophia and see what happens after that night. But I will not continue this game right now, because it's a pretty long video already, but this is quite a nice game. It's very well done. It looks very nice, very stylish. It's simple but stylish, and that is really, really good. Nice menu, nice style, nice graphics, just nice characters, but I think it's kind of predictable. It feels predictable, but we have a Lilica's part here, so we can see from her perspective everything, and maybe there will be some unexpected twist in the end, but I will not show you that. So if you like this game, so you can buy it on itch.io. It's called Amelie. Then it's probably very cheap, so just buy it and support the creator. And that's it for today. It was Cosmic Head, and good night.